You know, the entire car enthusiast world is absolutely buzzing about one car right now, the new generation BMW M2, the G87. And believe me, this is way more than just another fast coupe. This thing is a serious high-performance machine from BMW's legendary M division, and it has a very, very specific mission.
And that mission? Well, it's right there. At its heart, the M2 is built to be a pure enthusiast sports coupe. It's all about that raw, unfiltered connection between you, the car, and the road. But what does that actually mean when you look at the hardware?
Well, it all starts where it should, with the engine. So let's dive right into the heart of this beast and see what's giving it all that incredible power and performance. Okay, under the hood, we've got BMW's incredible S58 engine. Now, for anyone who knows their BMWs, that name alone is enough to get your heart racing. It's a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged straight six, and it is, without a doubt, an absolute masterpiece of engineering. Now, here's what makes this such a huge deal. This isn't just some toned-down engine. It is the exact same S58 powerhouse you'll find in its bigger, legendary siblings, the M3 and M4. Think about that for a second. BMW took the heart of a champion and put it into a smaller, lighter, more agile body. That's a game changer for a baby M car. And what does that heart produce? Oh, just a little something like 453 horsepower. In a car this compact, that is an absolute recipe for mind-bending speed. And backing up that horsepower is a massive 550 newton-meters of torque. That's the stuff that pins you to your seat. It's that instant, relentless shove that just keeps on pulling at any speed. So when you put all that power together, you get a blistering 0 to 100 km/h time of just 4.1 seconds for the automatic version. I mean, it is just ferociously quick off the line. So how does all that power get to the road? Well, in the purest way possible, through the rear wheels. This is that classic rear-wheel drive setup that driving fans absolutely live for. It comes standard with a brilliant 8-speed automatic, but, and this is the best part, for the true purists, BMW offers a 6-speed manual transmission. Yes, a proper 3-pedal manual. What a machine. Of course, all the power in the world means nothing if you can't control it, right? So let's take a look at how this car's chassis is designed to handle all that muscle with total precision. BMW basically uses a trifecta of tech to keep the M2 glued to the pavement. First up, you've got the adaptive M suspension, which can switch from a comfortable ride to a stiff, track-ready setup with just the push of a button. Then there's the active M differential, which cleverly sends power to the wheel with the most grip, literally helping to fire you out of corners. And finally, it has a much wider track than the standard 2 Series, which gives it that super stable, planted feel. And hey, for those of you who want to take things to the next level, you can get optional carbon fiber parts. A carbon roof doesn't just look cool. It cuts weight from the highest point of the car, lowering its center of gravity and making it even more agile and responsive in the corners. You know, a car that performs like this needs to look the part. So now let's get into the M2's bold, aggressive, and let's be honest, seriously appealing design. The M2 definitely makes a statement. Just look at it in this signature Zandvoort Blue. The whole look is dominated by that frameless, very squared-off kidney grille and these absolutely massive air intakes that are feeding that hungry engine. And those wide, muscular fenders, they're not just for show. They're needed to cover that wider track we were just talking about. It's pure, purpose-built design. And when you hop inside, that focus is all on the driver. You're hugged by these fantastic M-specific bucket seats. Or you can option these even more hardcore carbon fiber seats. Right in front of you is this huge curved display, which combines a 12.3-inch instrument cluster with a 14.9-inch infotainment screen, all running on the latest iDrive 8 system. It's this perfect mix of high-tech gadgetry and a pure, high-performance feel. So let's recap. We've got a monster engine, a brilliant chassis, and a design that turns heads everywhere. But now for the big question. What does it all cost? Let's talk numbers and figure out if this is the ultimate driving machine for you. Okay, so in the United States, the M2 kicks off at around $63,000. But once you start adding goodies like the carbon fiber package and other performance options, you can easily push that price tag north of $75,000. It's definitely a serious investment, but then again, it's a very serious performance car. So what's the real takeaway here? What does this all boil down to? It's simple, really.
You are getting the world-class, legendary engine from an M3 or M4, but it's crammed into a smaller, lighter, and you could argue a more playful and totally driver-focused package. It feels like a real return to the classic M car formula.
Which really leaves us with one heck of a question to think about. When you consider its compact size, its commitment to rear-wheel drive, and most importantly, that available manual gearbox, could the G87 M2 actually be the best, the most authentic M car of this entire modern era? Well, that's something I'll leave for you to decide.